Imagine if we would have taken every single advantage from the beginning, like us, from the beginning, and just like over dramatized everything. Like we did a really good job of not being the fucking clickbait kings, which we could have.
Yeah, but clickbait didn't get big on YouTube until like 2014, 2015.
When
it's like the same thing with talking about money or buying cars on YouTube. That shit used to be cliche. People get really upset about it, but the culture changed.
Yeah.
And then everybody saw the views that people were getting from clickbaiting, and it finally started like, if you're not clickbaiting, you're not doing well on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I mean, with all the shit that we went through with like me and Seth and the different iterations of the Optic House and Joey, us replacing him with JCap and everybody coming in and out of the house. Yeah. Dude, I mean, we could have cashed out.
Yeah.
I mean, from what we knew, we were maximizing.
We knew like we knew that this could have, like, we could have done a lot there. Like we knew that if we talked about it, or if we were a little bit more transparent, or if we would, I was just always afraid of what would happen to the other person. You know what I mean? Like if we talked about just like shit that you know what I mean? Like being transparent is good, but sometimes like just going all out and saying like everything, like it's not just damaging in certain scenarios for the org, but also for like the specific individual.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And on top of that, I feel like audiences hold people that are a part of esports organizations to a higher standard.
Yeah.
I've dealt with that at 100 Thieves, where I get judged at a certain level because we are an esports organization.
Yeah.
And that has its pros and cons.
That's why I'm not as funny as I can be.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
nah, you just I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's tough, dude. There's a lot of yellow tape.
Yeah, the thing is, like, obviously I wouldn't change who I am for anything, right? Like I don't even mind like toning it down for the camera. I don't mind not, being me the way that I want to be. It does get to you. Like losing sleep to me is like the true definition of success. Being able to fall asleep peacefully, and I even told Jude, I'm like, listen, if there's something going on in our personal lives, not just between me and her, but just like family stuff or friends, like real life friends, I'm just like, please don't tell me if I'm in the bedroom. If I'm in the bedroom, like it's there's no time to be talking. Well, if I'm in my PJs, if I'm sunk in watching TV, the last thing I want is for any sort of stress or work or anything to come into my life and just like be that. I have my phone on do not disturb, but then I have like everybody. I have you, Seth, and all my people on my favorites. So those calls come in. So if at 3 a.m. in the morning, fucking somebody's in jail and I have to get them out because they were too drunk or whatever, then I have that ability to go do that. But that's the only time. You know what I mean? Like that's the only time I do that. And it does suck to be in the middle of fucking drama.
Dude, I don't know how some people do it, man. Like I just can't do it. I just have so much inner peace knowing that for the most part nobody's mad at me.
Yeah.
Like there's something to be said about just being neutral ground, just getting to live your life and not having a bunch of people on the internet mad at you.
Yeah.
I just can't do I don't want to deal with it.
I did it when the first you and Nick thing happened. Like in my podcast, I'm like, look, I kind of know what happened. Obviously, we never talked about it in detail, but I kind of know what happened because it sort of happened with you and me, right? With the whatever. And I was just like, I understand what Nation's coming from. Like, I'm like, if I had to pick a side, I'd pick his side. And then he hit me up and he's like, yo, what's up with that? Like, blah, blah. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't have said that. And I'm like, man, that sucks that I said that. Right. The same thing when the whole Infinite thing was happening and everybody was shitting on me because of the Halo thing and everybody was shitting on me because of the decisions. I was just like, I could have defended myself, but I knew what would happen. You know what I mean? I knew what would happen to the people that were ultimately making me lose face with the people that had trusted me for so many fucking years. And I knew that it'd be really easy for me to be like, it's not my fault. This is what's happening. Yeah. But me saying that would be admitting something that I never wanted to admit. That I had lost control of the thing that I fucking love.
Yeah.
And that to me was like the most painful thing that I had to go through. And that drama for that fucking, that 6 months, like really fucking fucked with me. Like mentally, physically, just from a stress standpoint. I'm really good at fucking, like if something's bad, like I bottle it up, put it in a certain thing, and that's what it is. I was really fucking good at that until the fucking Optic thing happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just like, I would go to sleep thinking about it, and when I would wake up, is the first thing that pops in my head. If I wake up thinking about something bad that's happening in my life, like I know that I'm not living a good life, and I don't want to fucking do that.
It's the worst.
Yeah, and I did that for fucking 8 months.
I don't know. Yeah, I remember talking to you how stressed out you were about all of it, and like how much was going on, and I felt for you because it's like everything was going so well for me with 100 Thieves, and you had to deal with that stress. It's just fucking annoying. I don't know how drama channels do it, man. I don't like. It's just tough, dude. Like when people have internet beef, man, like bro, I can't even do it.
Yeah. I don't know. Even in like small situations, it's not even fucking worth it. Like at the end of the day, it's not even fucking worth it.
Bro, it is not. I mean, unless you don't, like if you don't have any regard for your reputation, what people think about you,
yeah,
then hey, fuck it. Throw caution in the wind. Like who cares? But for me, it's like, you know, I represent an organization. We have a ton of sponsors. We have employees that are building a career here. Like there's so much on the line. We have tens of millions of dollars from investors.
Yeah.
Like I have to be on my best behavior in most situations because it's not just me that I'm worrying about now. It's everything else that has been built over the last 3 years could come crumbling down if I make the wrong move or misstep in any way. And so, dude, even like, of course, when I'm scrolling my timeline and someone says something to me, like I want to tell that person my side, and I want to explain things that have happened or how things transpired, just so that someone can sit there and then make a decision. But I don't even like even small things. Like I just won't address it. There's no point. There's no point.